Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we will discuss RSI. So RSI is a relative strength index, and I have used Varsity for making the understanding clear here as to what is RSI. So let's go through this document of RSI first, and then we will go into the deep dive into the codes. Uh, So the relative strength index is an oscillator. What it says here is it oscillates between 0 to 100. And there is a formula which looks very complicated. RSI is equal to 100 minus 100 upon 1 plus RS. And this RS is average gain upon average loss. So just I'll take a break here to help you understand on what are the different pointers here with respect to RSI. So RSI is nothing but it tells you the strength of the previous closing prices, and this is a little bit mathematically uh, derived. So we need to follow few steps like we need to find the average gain and average loss, and then we need to look at the look back periods. So it's quite extensive here how RSI is derived. So here they have taken an example and they have shown that how the average gains and average loss points are taken out. But the key part here is how to trade this RSI, and we will get into the trading of RSI strategy in next video. But we want to understand what does this different values of RSI means, and how we can derive this using Python. So let's now start into switch into the Zen mode of our algo. So here we are using these libraries like YFinance, Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib for plotting. Then we are fetching the data. Here I'm fetching NSCI, which is Nifty, and the start date is from 2010 onwards. You don't need to go that far, but just for this video, I have taken 2010 as a reference, and then I have downloaded this in the data frame. I have checked the column names here. What are the types of these columns? So open, high, low, close, adjusted close, volumes. These are the columns, and mostly these are in float. Okay, that's perfect. When we plot this data frame, we see that from last 15 years, Nifty has nearly gone up from 5,000 to 24,000 now, 23,500. So that's a quite a big leap, around 3.6 times of a 360 percentage change here, what we can see. So getting into the RSI mode now, how do we calculate this? So I've just taken out few things here, which keeps coming. So using the warning methods, I've taken those warnings out. But first we need to calculate the price change, and by price change I mean the closing price change. So this closing column I have picked and then I've subtracted by the previous one. So for just to take an example here, for 22 May 2024, the closing price was 22597, and before this the pricing was 22529, right? So when we subtract this, we get a price change difference, that is an upward price change of 68, right? So that's the price change here. And then shift one is the method to the previous row. I've dropped the NAs after that because the first one will not have the previous values. Then went to the up move and down move calculation. So it's very simple. So if the price change is positive, then that is x is greater than 0. I've used the lambda method. Then we take it the value, otherwise we take it as 0. So that's the lambda method here. And similarly, down move, if there is a down move like negative here, price change, then it goes into the down move category. So basically, up move and down move is to segregate. Basically, base is the price change. So from the previous day, if the price change is positive, it goes to the up move. If it is less negative, then it goes to the down move. And the reason is clear here in this study. So it was done by James Wilder. So he's a great mathematician. No need to question him. But yeah, if you are a good mathematician, you can do your own research here and come up with a better measure. But yeah, getting back here, we calculate the average up move, and I was trying to find this formula for basically if how to calculate this EMA. It's a good resource paper here from Investopedia. So normally the alpha is 2 upon n plus 1, and n is the number of observation here. So this is the formula. And for our RSI, the alpha is 1 upon n, 1 upon a. So that's the difference, and hence we need to tweak it a little bit. So if we are saying RSI length of 14 periods, the alpha becomes 1 by 14 in James Wilder method, and which is the RSI method. And to get 1 by 14, we substitute this in this uh, formula, which is 2 divided by number of observation plus 1. And through this, we get the number of observation as 27. So if this was confusing, I'll say just get into this paper, try to go through once, and if still you don't get into that mathematician mode, then simple way to calculate this span is whatever is the length of RSI you're keeping, let's say 10. So you will have to multiply by 2 and subtract 1. So it becomes 19. And similarly for length, RSI length of 14, you will have to multiply by 2 and minus 1, which becomes 27. So that's the way to calculate the exponential weighted moving average. And it's nothing but it gives more weightage to the recent one. So for it says that, for example, 18.8% is given the weightage to the recent ones for RSI period of 10, while the weightage of 9.52% is given for RSI of period 20. Right. So it's how much weightage you want to give to the recent data points. And the shorter EMA periods normally gives higher weightage to the recent ones as compared to the long. So once you have calculated the uh, exponential weighted moving average of up move and down move, you can calculate this RS, which is relative strength, average up divided by average down. And then you calculate this RSI using again the lambda method and the formula which initially was shown here, 100 minus 101 upon RS. So that's the way to calculate RSI. And then you can see in the recent 20 uh, data points of Nifty, we are actually having RSI uh, around 50 to 60. And it dipped because of this election thing, but then again it went up, and since then the market has been trending up, right? And to confirm it also, we can check from the library itself. So I have used pandas ta here, and then I have used ta.rsi, and here you can see that it shows the same value, 62.6, 62.6. So that's the way to calculate RSI, and hope this video was useful. But yeah, free to ask any questions in the comments below, and hope you like this video. So I'll keep posting such technical indicators as and when I come through it, and we'll try to make it more Pythonic. Thank you.